Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Afika Afira binti Abdul Rasul, matrix number 288378. In this video, I will talk briefly about 3 interesting business case studies. The first one is the Smoothie King franchise, Fred's experience as a franchisee, and how to choose the best location for Nina's Mexican style restaurant. Let's get started. First, let's look at Smoothie King. Many of us in Southeast Asia may not familiar with the brand or franchise itself, but actually Smoothie King is a popular United States franchise that sells fresh smoothies and health products. By 2025, by this year, there are over 1,200 stores worldwide. The brand is very strong and very established, and it attracts many health-conscious customers.
The advantages of joining a Smoothie King's franchise: number 1, you get a well-known brand with customer trust. Number 2, you can earn money from 2 sources, by selling smoothies and selling health products. And last but not least, the company will give you support, training and help with marketing and choosing a proper location. There are also few things you need to discover and think before joining the Smoothie King's franchise. Number 1, the initial investment is very high. It is between $320,000 and $1.2 million. Number 2, you must pay ongoing royalty and marketing fees. Number 3, the business has strict rules. You must follow company policies for suppliers, menu and prices. And last but not least, success depends a lot on location. A bad location can mean low sales. Before signing the agreement, you should ask for the Franchise Disclosure Document FDD to know all the rules and fees. Next, you have to check how other stores are doing in terms of sales and profits, and also find out about the training, support after opening, and how long it takes to break even.
Overall, is it a good investment? Yes, it is. Smoothie King is a good choice for people who want a structured business in the health industry and have enough money to invest. But bear in mind, it's not for those who want total freedom or have little capital. Next, let's talk about Fred. Fred was the top manager in the auto industry. He wanted a semi-retired life, so he used his savings to open a car repair franchise. He grew his business to 5 locations, but he found himself working more hours, feeling stressed, and having less freedom than he expected. So what actually went wrong? Fred misunderstood what it means to own a franchise because he thought he would have full control like an independent business owner. But in a franchise, the franchisor controls many things like prices, suppliers, and how the business looks and runs.
Yes, Fred's problems are actually very common, especially for people who are new to franchising. Many first-time franchise owners like Fred think that buying a franchise means they will have the freedom to run the business their own way. They expect to make all the big decisions, be creative and change things as they like. But the reality is, most franchises have strict rules and systems that everyone must follow. The main reason for these rules is to make sure every store looks and feels the same, so customers know what to expect no matter which location they visit. That is why it is so important for anyone thinking about buying a franchise to understand what they are getting into. If you don't do your homework, you might end up feeling just like Fred, more like a manager following someone else's playbook than a real business owner. Fred could have done a few important things before he signed the franchise agreement. First, he should have read the Franchise Disclosure Document or FDD very carefully. This document explains all the rules, costs, restrictions, and what is expected from both the franchisor and the franchisee. Fred could have also talked to a lawyer who understands franchising to help him understand the contract and what it really means for his daily life. Another smart step would have been to talk to other people who already own the same franchise. By asking them about their daily routines, challenges, and what they like or dislike, Fred could have gotten a much clearer picture of what owning this business is really like. Visiting some franchises locations or even spending a day with another owner would have helped Fred see the reality before making a big commitment. Fred still has some options to improve his situation. One thing he can do is hire a general manager to help run the business and reduce his stress. Number 2, he can try to negotiate for more flexibility with the franchisor. And if Fred still feels unhappy, he could consider selling one or more of his franchise locations to reduce his workload. In some cases, it might even make sense for Fred to leave the franchise system completely and look for a business that gives him more control and independence. Whatever he decides, it is important for Fred to think about his long-term goals and make choices that match the lifestyle he really wants. From Fred's stories, we learn that experience is a good reminder that owning a franchise is not the same as running an independent business. Franchising can offer stability, a trusted brand, and support, but it also comes with many rules and less freedom. Anyone thinking about buying a franchise should do careful research, talk to other franchisees, and be honest with themselves about what they want out of business ownership.
Now let's look at Nina's Mexican-style restaurant. Nina's is a full-service restaurant offering high-quality Mexican food in a casual setting. Instead of building new locations, Nina prefers to take over old restaurant spaces to save money and time.
For a restaurant like Nina's, the best locations are in busy, lively areas where lots of people walk by every day. In Kuala Lumpur, for example, Bangsa, especially along Jalan Telawi, is a great spot. This area is popular with expats, young professionals, and wealthy locals. It has high foot traffic, easy to reach by car or public transport, and there is always demand for international food. Another good area is Mont Kiara, which is known for its high-income residents and busy lifestyle. Both of these places fit Nina's target customers, people who are young, educated, and have money to spend on quality dining experiences. Nina's looks for restaurant spaces that are between 3,000 and 6,000 square feet with enough room for 120 to 180 seats, plus lounge areas and at least 70 parking spaces. The restaurant should be close to offices, shopping centers, and other places where people gather. It is also important to be in a neighborhood where people are willing to try new foods and spend money on eating out. Location is one of the most important factors in the restaurant business. Even if you have great food and excellent service, it won't matter if your restaurant is hard to find, has no parking, or is in an area with little demand. A good location means more customers, higher sales, and a better chance for the restaurant to succeed. That's why Nina's puts so much effort into choosing the right spot before opening a new restaurant.
To sum up, these 3 case studies show us that franchises like Smoothie King offer strong brands and support, but require big investment and following strict rules. So it is important to fully understand what franchise ownership means, as Fred learned the hard way. For restaurants like Nina's, choosing the right location is a key to success. Always do your research, ask the right questions, and make sure you know what you are getting into before starting a business. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.